Automated AP bill approvals. Acumatica reduces manual effort associated with bill approval by enabling three-way match. The system automatically captures billing information received from vendors. Low-risk bills, such as those with small amounts or recurring amounts, can automatically be approved. This is done using standard Acumatica approval mapping. When approval is required, the system can automatically approve bills where a purchase order has been created and two things are true. First, all items have been received, and second, the bill total equals the amount on the purchase order. For other scenarios, the system provides side panel information to speed the review process. Here's a simple purchase order that I will receive. When I enter the purchase receipt, everything is in order, including the quantities and the SKUs. I use an automated process to create a draft bill. Within AP Preferences, I set the bill to be created in hold status. So when the vendor sends me the actual bill, I will verify the numbers and take the bill off hold. When I refresh the screen, the order is automatically approved because I created a business event. The business event auto-approves invoices which match the approval criteria. In this scenario, my vendor does not have enough quantity to fill my purchase order, so they complete the order using substitute items. Let me show how this would look. Here is a purchase order with a large quantity of a single item. I approve the PO and start receiving the order. In this case, the vendor was short some items, so to fulfill the order, they substituted similar items. To reflect this, my receiving doc updates the purchase receipt by reducing the quantity of the ordered items and adding a new line with the substituted item. Next, the vendor sends a bill that is based on the original purchase order. I'll add this bill manually, and I will click the Add PO button to do it. This time, when I process the bill, it is not automatically approved, so I open the side panels. The first panel shows that bill amounts match the amount of the purchase order. All good here. The second panel highlights that the quantity received is less than the quantity on the bill, so I need to investigate. With the help of the third tab, I can see a list of unbilled receipts that are related to this vendor. This is where I can see where the items may have been substituted. Based on this information, I can either reject the bill or call the vendor and ask them to send a new one. When I receive a new invoice from the vendor, I can delete this one and start over, or I can change this PO to update the receipt line and the quantities. In this last example, my purchase order has multiple lines. I approve the PO and start receiving the order. But let's assume that I only receive a partial shipment because the vendor did not have some items available. In this example, I'll use the incoming document screen so I can use AP document recognition to automatically enter my bill. It's worth noting that most customers use the automated AP inbox instead of using the manual recognition process that I'm showing here. When I review the bill, the side panel shows that I haven't received all of the items, so I don't approve it. Next, I return to the purchase order and initiate another purchase receipt that will complete my order. After releasing my receipt, I return to the bill, validate my received totals are accurate, and now I can approve the bill. That concludes the demonstration, but I want to discuss some of the setup. I created a generic inquiry you see here to drive my business event. The conditions limit results to AP invoices, which will be automatically approved because the bill's amount matches the purchase order and all items have been received. My business event calls the Approve action on the Bills and Adjustment screen. I enabled reasons on my approval map so I can set a reason code. The business event is approved by the system. In this example, I was logged in as Joe Becker, but the document was approved by the admin. There are three generic inquiries that I use to display information in the side panel. Note that the parameters are hidden to avoid cluttering the screen. For related purchase receipts, I grouped my inventory ID to accommodate a multiple receipt scenario. I did not design my inquiries to accommodate a situation where there are multiple purchase orders on a bill. This inquiry locates purchase receipts related to the specific vendor that have not been billed. Adding side panels is a simple customization. I created 3 actions of type side panels, selected the appropriate generic inquiry, and added parameters to link the bill to the generic inquiry. For more information, visit our website or contact your Acumatica reseller.